Lydia Daydal, Fight Connect TV, and I'm backstage at Cage Conflict number 3 in the Devenish, Belfast, with a victorious Matthew Elliot.
Last time me and you were in front of the camera, I give you the best 10 minutes of your life. I'm talking about the interview, but no.
I'm trying to be professional here.
No, honestly, just didn't feel great. Just felt heavy, felt slow. Really wanted to go out and get a finish. Like I felt good all week, felt good coming up to it, and I think it's just taking that time out. Just got too heavy, doing no cardio, all muscle bound and stuff, and I paid for it there. Like I had a hard grafting fight where I was just having to go to wrestling, even on the feet when I was hurting. Couldn't really capitalise on it because I found it hard keeping my own hands up. So I just kind of need to work on that.
Your energy, you came in here from getting your medical check after the fight like someone who's lost.
Sorry?
You're like someone who's lost.
No, it's honestly I'm just disappointed. Because I look at these guys and like, even on 10 days notice, when I'm drinking and out of shape, I should be flatlining these guys in no time. So now it's just back to the drawing board, get my cardio on. Big fight coming up soon. It's confirmed, but it's not released yet. But something along the lines of SSE, you know. So I'm happy.
In Ireland or the UK?
Honestly, SSE Arena. May 16th, so I'm excited for it. Can't wait. Just need to fucking lose a wee bit of my...
Okay, so it's Cage Warriors.
You can't say that. Just need to lose a wee bit of...
You didn't say it, I said it. I
just need to lose a wee bit of my bulk, and you know, and I want to get that fight back with Solomon. So I want to get that booked again because it's just like coming up to it. For my last fight in August against Dean Waters, head was wrecked. Like my granny's passed away, my girlfriend was on hospital stuff, so it just wasn't like mentally I wasn't out there. And then I've been struggling for like 6 months just mentally with the head, and it sort of came to head. Like I was backstage tipping pads with Shando, and he's like jab cross hook, and I'm going like double jab cross, and then he's like, what the fuck you do? Like I wasn't really switched on, and I felt like see now like I'm a lot more switched on and stuff, and it was coming up that Solomon fight, injured my rib, and it was an injury that happened in last April, so it was, and it put me out of training more or less. Like I wasn't doing any sparring, any grappling, any wrestling, and I'd already had like a lot of built up stress and anxiety there, and whenever it came it just started like crumbling me. Couldn't train, couldn't do this, and wasn't in training. I'd been missing loads of work, just wasn't going in, couldn't get out of bed, and it was like 3-4 days for about 3 days, 4 days for the fight. I'm sitting in the car at like 12 o'clock crying, and sitting with a girlfriend telling her I wanted to kill myself, and it was just like my head was too far gone, and like for me I didn't want to pull out the fight because I was like, I'm going to be looked at like a pussy here, like everyone's just going to be like, oh, like you're bitching out of that fight, but like my head was wrecked. I spoke to Shanda about it, and I actually didn't even send a text. It was her that sent the text, so I couldn't text him. And like 4 days out from a fight, your concern shouldn't be that. Your concern should be cutting weight, fighting and stuff. And got to it, and Shanda was talking about it, and Pat were talking about it to me, and they all sort of have like they've all been through it. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's a lot more common than I sort of put down. And next day I went to the hospital. When I was at the GP, just straight away, it's just meds. There's no this, that, or the other, and it's just like, take meds, started taking them anyways, and it was actually when I went in the tech, and my tech teacher was like, he put me through the counselling, so he did, because I just wasn't coming in. I was coming in late and stuff, and he was actually the one who took me. Like, one of the last people I thought that I would have went to get help with shit, he took me, he got me in touch with counselling and stuff, and getting counselling through the tech, and things did start getting a lot better, and then it's been about 3 or 4 months since I've lost the head and heart thoughts I got. Since then it's more like the other week there I was off work and stuff for a week, but that was more just feeling down, but it wasn't nothing, it wasn't anything extreme, so it wasn't, so we're just getting around, getting better at things, and just feel as if I need to talk about it, because I think sort of coming up to it, it's like it has been a bit noticeable, like the people in the gym though, and but at the start it was just it's sort of just all under wraps because I've been struggling with it for a while. Like even back when I was 14, I had to pull out a British Championships in judo one year, just with depression, no reason. Like it's just wasn't feeling good. But it just feels as if I need to talk about it. Just sort of get it out there and just be like, this is the headspace I'm in. Like this is how I felt coming up with something. This is why I didn't train from October to start of January, and even when I came back, I was just like floating in and out and fucking missing days and doing this and that and the other. This wasn't good. but we're back on track now. I think that's why, like, for me, it was like, if I take this fight, it forces me to get back on track, because I had sort of the Odyssey coming up, and I was like, I need something like just knock me in the check and just get me back in the focus, because things only get worse when you're not training. Like, see, when you're not training, your head starts going, well, and it's like every single night you're just walking to the house and that's not another, but things are good. Apart from that, things are good.
Well, listen, I am equally sorry and delighted that I'm sorry to hear that that's what you've gone through, but also I'm very happy that you decided to speak about it, because it's something that does need to be spoke about a lot more, especially in your age group, especially with men. And like, your bravery has to be commended. So thank you.
No problem. I think it's like, even amongst the fighters and stuff, like, see in the room alone, there's 2 or 3 other people, fighters alone, who are definitely going through something, and it's just like they maybe got through it, maybe they're going through shit, but it's you don't really see it or hear about it, especially like see up in the gym. Nobody wants to say it. Like, it was only I found out Liam had struggles in the past, and even Pat. Like, I sat in Pat's house and talking about it, and like, Pat's telling me about it, and it's there are 2 people you look up to, 2 people who are like, they're just batter everyone. There's nothing wrong with them, and they were like, we have the same sort of problems, but apart from that, it's just I want to get forward. I want to get this fighting Dallas out of the way, and then in August, the cage conflict are coming back. We've got a big show happening, and I either want to fight Solomon, or I want the winner of the lightweight title fight tonight. Don't know what Maka Hana. I don't know, the guy sounds like a Starbucks drink.
Kenny Mokanwana.
That guy, or Mathis. I don't know. It just sounds like he's taking my name. Seems like they're one of them two. So, because Brad says I'll have everything in check. I'll be back to training properly instead of just taking a fight in 10 days' notice after drinking. I took this fight when I was drunk. I was in Dublin for my birthday. Text Pat when I was drunk saying, "Who's the opponent?" He texted me and I was like, "I'll come down tomorrow and it's up to you." And I was like, "If you're happy, I'm happy." So like see when I'm back in check, like, none of these guys will stand a chance. Like, I honestly feel that's probably my worst performance. And so but we'll get in check.
Well, listen, never a boring interview, or never am I concerned that you're not going to be able to talk.
I'm a fun person. So,
but listen,
I like cameras too much.
You love cameras and they love you as well. What are we now? Nearly 8 minutes. So that was now the best 8 minutes of my life. So you're keeping with tradition, huh? But listen, thank you very much for being so honest. I hope to see you back in good spirits, back on form, please. And I am always here if you ever need an ear. Yes. I am here. I have many years counselling behind me. Like, we can all share each other's experiences. But thank you very much. Congratulations on the win, and I'll see you soon. And I can't wait to see you on Cage Warriors as well. Allegedly.
Not allegedly. Someone's getting a whoop whoop.
Matthew Elliot for Fight Connect TV.
Thank you.